You're listening to Dubstep and Dragons.
Hey, Matt.
Yes, Bo.
Did you know life is just a terminal disease that's sexually transmitted?
I've never thought of it that way, but I suppose that's true.
Yeah. The more you know.
The more. do 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 do.
Until next time.
God. A D&D 5e actual play podcast with a cyberpunk twist. My name is Matthew, and I will be your game master.
Hello, my name is Daniel. I play Alphonse.
Hello, my name is Luke. I will play Carbash. I almost said your name too. I
Did
had
you
to
really?
repeat- Oh my god.
We're a little rusty.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfuckers. It's Norris.
Bo is gone. Bo does not
Bo
exist.
does not exist.
In the spirit of Halloween, Mo is more human. Wait, isn't that the Rob Zombie lyrics? More human than human?
More human than human.
Yeah. He's more human than human.
Yeah, it is. More human, man. Yep.
I've been binging the shit out of old
Oh,
horror movies. Ugh. Life
I
is
did-
amazing right now.
I cannot get into horror movies.
I'm totally posting our spooktacular episodes, by the way.
Oh, are you?
Next week.
Oh, God.
Nice. Very nice.
Make sure you guys tune in for that, because that's going to get fun.
Yikes.
Well, these are going to air after that.
Oh, yeah.
No.
So they will have already heard that.
Well, hope you liked them.
Good, bad, or indifferent. They're out there.
right. God, that was such a fun.
Because it was
like,
Remember when Luke got called into his old job and had to sit in his office the entire episode and we had to re-record it?
oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
Oh, I felt so bad that night.
It's all good, buddy.
That was fun though. I miss Tuck.
Yeah,
Anyway,
Tuck was cool.
He was.
Tuck was fun. I
Don't
loved
miss
the.
Claire.
That's what I was about to bring up.
Speaking of walking STDs,
Oh, shit.
Oh wow, this is an opener. Previously on Dubstep and Dragons, so much. Honestly, if you didn't listen to last week, go back and listen to last week, or you're gonna be fucking lost. I went to write the previously on, and it was just too much. so go listen to it if you haven't, and if you haven't, what the fuck are you doing? So-
Get out.
You yahoos are back at the warehouse with Arcos and D and Rain and Lucky. Lucky's there too.
oh, good.
I don't think I addressed Lucky in the last episode, but he's very excited to see everybody. Just imagine him bamfing in and out just all over and licking everybody's faces. We're going to pick up the next morning. You guys spent the evening drinking, having fun, sharing stories, telling them about all the crazy shit, introducing them to Oren,
Mr. O.
Mr. O. I forgot about that. They lost their shit, and then they got over it. And we wake up the next morning. It's a beautiful. Well, it's not a beautiful day. It's a shitty day, as per usual. Everybody, give me a Constitution check. Not a saving throw, just a check.
Well, there's my nat 20 to start the night.
Nice.
Wow.
You wake up feeling fucking great. Just right as rain. You had your milk thistle and a bottle of water before bed. You're feeling great.
All right. So I get to take my long rest is what you're saying?
Yes.
Awesome.
16.
16, you're fine.
8.
8.
Oh. Oh, no.
You have one level of exhaustion.
Oh jeez.
So, as per usual, we're using the new rules. So it's only a -1 to every d20 roll.
Okay.
Except for luck checks.
I don't
doesn't-
get luck checks, remember?
Well, it's a flat roll for you. You
Yeah.
still get to do them. You do not have a -1 to your luck.
Oh thank God.
Thank God. All right.
Mr. O.
Oh yeah, I gotta jump back into that, don't I?
How's your night?
I feel great. I should probably roll a con check for this guy, see how he's feeling. Huh. He rolled That's pretty good. That's a 13. He feels fine. Not great, but he's all right.
You ever have fermented mushrooms before?
Say what?
Fermented mushrooms?
Oh, you mean the shit that they pass off as alcohol here?
Yeah.
I had it last night.
Before that. Duh.
Well, yeah, I've been here for fucking years.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
This is not new.
Sarah.
In fact, weirdly, I know way more about you guys than you know about me. I've been following you for a while.
Yeah, I remember that. I just, it's
I
weird
don't.
that you're- Oh,
I'm sure
he's
it's very
away.
unsettling. How are you feeling there,
Coffee.
sunshine? I'm sure there is some.
I walk over and make coffee.
Okay. Coffee's brewing. What's Alphonse doing?
I still coming to grips with this whole magic thing. It's kind of a lot.
So are you like laying in bed just contemplating the universe?
Probably the couch. Just sitting on the couch, just staring.
Just staring at the ceiling?
Fucking staring at the ceiling. The warehouse ceiling.
So Norris,
What's up, Mr. O?
I think I broke Alphonse.
How'd you break Alphonse?
He's got that whole glossy-eyed thing going on.
Alphonse, you okay?
Can you not yell?
Yeah.
You need some coffee?
No, I just need a minute to just lay here.
He gets like that sometimes, Mr. O. He'll be fine.
He overthinks things.
Well, I mean, he thinks more than I do, but
Well, that's not saying much.
what's that supposed to mean?
Nothing. You're very handsome.
Thank you. You should have seen
D doesn't think so. Nah.
D. You love me, don't you?
D is not out there. She's still in bed.
I'm gonna go knock on the door.
I'm gonna roll to see what kind of mood she's in today.
Good.
Waiting for a gunshot to come through the fucking door.
What is it?
Hey-
Why the noise?
Well, darling, I'm sorry, but I've got
Please
to.
don't call me darling. How many times?
What else is D supposed to stand for, darling?
It just stands for D. It's just D.
I lean over towards Ash and go, she can get the D. She can get the D.
I have
know what I'm
very good hearing.
Oh, well, sorry, I know I'm trying to be better, but I haven't seen you in so long. But anyway, can you tell Mr. O and Ash that you actually love me? Because Ash said that you don't. I mean, I know we have like this weird banter back and forth, but you like me.
I just want to clarify that this is not a will they, won't they situation. This is a won't they situation.
No, they need to know.
You need to accept the inevitable.
It's not going to happen, D.
I cannot back you up on this. Now, I need at least 3 more hours of sleep. If you will just shush.
All right, sweet dreams, darling. And I just like run away before she can throw or shoot anything.
So, around this time, Arcos would stumble out, and he is in fucking terrible shape.
Of course it is.
What the fuck happened last night? And why does my bum hurt?
Well, after what?
That was
Alphonse
a
found
joke.
it.
It was a joke. My
Oh.
bum doesn't hurt. Jesus.
D. I look over at Alphonse, like, hey, Alphonse, I know you need a minute, but you remember that big dildo you found in Arcos' room?
Oh yeah.
How subtle are you being right now?
I mean,
Are you being like Nora's subtle?
yeah, honestly, yeah. So, like, I'm trying
Okay.
to whisper, but I'm probably, like, actually, like, yelling.
Arcos is just watching you.
Yeah. He just said his bum didn't hurt from that son of a bitch.
He is a man of mystery.
Better him than me, I guess.
You know what? And I'd like to make an athletics check to try to jump off the couch gracefully and make a motion to action that we got to go do something.
Athletics or acrobatics? Take your pick.
Acrobatics. That is going to be a 21.
Holy crap!
Explain how it goes.
So, do you guys know in not Fast and Furious, it is Gone in 60 Seconds, Nicolas Cage gets that weird jolt of motion and he points his finger. Yeah. So,
Let's ride.
Alphonse kind of kicks his feet back a little bit and does this perfect little, like, dragon kick motion off the couch and comes up standing and starts pointing his fingers. Let's go to the bar, O. You're going to help me make real beer.
Wait, why are we going to a bar?
I own a bar.
Oh, that's right. You haven't actually started it yet, though.
That's right, because it's going to
Do
be a
you
pharmaceutical
own
thing.
anything? Is it really a thing?
Let's go check with Marco.
Ooh,
It's his business.
Marco. Why didn't we go there last night? Let's go. Norris wants to go see Marco.
The coffee's
Right
not
now.
done yet. Can we wait?
Shut up, Ash. Let's go.
I gotta be honest. I'm with Ash. I could really use some coffee.
Mr. O, you're way outnumbered here. D needs some more sleep. He wants to show you the bar.
Sure, she
I
doesn't
want to go
need more
talk to
D.
It would literally take like 10 more minutes for
Grab
us
it
to
to
have
go.
coffee.
Just-
Well, we gotta wait for it to brew.
Can't you magically make coffee?
Yeah, you know magic shit stuff.
That is an excellent question. I should check my spells.
Or water into
I don't-
wine? Or can
I
you do
don't-
some Jesus
I
magic?
don't think I have anything like
Go
that.
on, Mr. O Jesus.
Let's see. I can shoot flames out of my hands.
Well, I mean that'll help boil
That's
the water.
that's not special. Norris can do that.
I can shoot missiles from my hands.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
Marco can
I
do
can
that.
breathe fire.
How do you breathe fire? You breathe oxygen.
chest-
I can
breathes
make a
fire.
giant flaming ball. It's a lot of fire shit.
Well, then take the pot with you, boil it in your hand, and take it on the road. Let's go.
That still doesn't help the whole brewing thing.
It bubbles the water. Pour the coffee grounds in there. You know, I watched a movie where they went camping and they used to have these things like called regulators or
Percolate.
yeah,
Percolator.
yeah. You pour the coffee grounds in the water and it goes.
That's a fun word. Percolator.
You still have to put the coffee in the
Percolator.
top. It's too complicated for Norris.
You
Norris literally just grabs a scoop of coffee, chucks it in his mouth, swishes some water around, and just swallows it. There you go, coffee to go.
Ta-da.
you hear in your head, maybe if we continue this conversation a little bit longer, he won't catch on and we'll just be here until it brews.
Give like a thumbs up.
What are you giving a
Like-
thumbs up for, Ash?
Fine.
It's
You know
coffee.
what? If we need time, I'm going to go use the bathroom.
Well, everybody should get a pee in before we hit the road. Just
Oh, yeah, you're right. I
yeah.
did drink
Yeah, why don't
quite
you
a bit
why don't
last
you
night.
why don't you go, empty the old bladder.
I walk over back to Dee's room and D, I'm sorry. I wouldn't be aggravating you unless I had to.
Well, you are.
I know, but
So
it's because I
what's
have
the-
to. Alphonse just went in the bathroom and I need to use yours.
You can wait until he's out of the bathroom.
But I've got to go now.
Give me a persuasion check,
God, D is going to fucking shoot
Mr.
me.
Super Low Charisma.
Persuasion. 9.
Fuck off, Norris. I'm sleeping.
All right, well, I'm going to use your favorite coffee mug.
You start hearing clicking at the door as she unlatches it, and when the door opens, it is pitch black in her room, and she has like a blanket pulled up over her, so only like the very center part of her face is showing. She's, don't look at me, don't look at my room, go to the bathroom, do what you got to do. If you shit in there, I will shoot you in the asshole.
That's fair enough.
What is she? Is she wearing anything under the blanket, or is she
You can't
like
tell.
Oh,
So-
okay.
It's a big ass like comforter,
Oh,
and then she is just completely encased.
Ash's
in,
mind goes to
like a blanket cocoon.
the like her in a big old hoodie and nothing else on.
So Norris would put his hand up to his eye like he's making a blinder, and as I walk by her, I like split my two fingers and I go, "You look beautiful this morning," and then I close them and go straight to the bathroom and close the door.
D, you want coffee? It's almost done.
3 more hours of sleep. 3 more hours.
The
I-
coffee won't be good then.
It's fine. I'll make more coffee. Mushrooms are cheap. Just let me sleep.
Okay.
And then I will be right as rain once this headache is gone.
Speaking of Rain, where is Rain?
That's a good question. There's too many NPCs, and I forgot. She's in there. She's just sitting in the corner, like, you know where the like medic stretcher
yep.
thing is. She's just sitting on there, just watching everybody, just observing. Like she's kind of this silent observer at most times. Just head, whoever's talking, her head shifts, and she's like watching that person.
Norris would flush the toilet and then put his hand back up to his eye. Thank you. I really had to pee. Just FYI, I wouldn't have really used your cup, but I appreciate it.
As soon as you walk out, door closes. You hear all the latches, all the locks click.
I would look over at Ash and be like, "Hey, Ash,
Yes, Norris.
I made it in Dee's room.
Congratulations.
One step closer, man. It's a marathon. It's not a sprint."
You can almost hear the irritated groan coming from her room.
Can you teach me how to whisper, Ash? Because I
Just lower your voice. 20 decibels.
Funny how that works.
I thought I was talking low.
So we're gonna go see your arms dealer.
Well, he didn't give me these arms, but he does sell arms and legs and bombs and chips and ammo and probably wings and a new face if you wanted a new face and some power cores and some claymores.
You do know that I know Marco, right?
No.
Because I sold him the stuff that he injected into
Oh yeah, that's right.
into Ash.
I don't think he knows this form of him.
No. I don't want to get shot by that giant cannon, so I kept that to myself.
It hurts.
Yeah. I bet
Norris,
it does.
Norris just like belly laughs. I remember that. I thought you were dead.
So-
We did get him pretty good though.
Yeah, I thought I was going to die.
You and me both, buddy.
This coffee's great.
Yeah, so the coffee brews. Anybody that wants coffee gets your coffee,
Sweet.
and you're both done in the bathroom.
Well, shall we?
Do we still have one of the SUVs here?
Yes. I'm trying to think back to where all the vehicles are.
What mean it? Alphonse will luck check it.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, we'll just leave it at that.
Not good. That's a 4.
I'm not rolling because I got a hangover from hell.
The only vehicle that's there is the Bronco and Dee's motorcycle.
I look at Alphonse and I go, "You think you'll let us take the Bronco again?"
You might be too hungover to stop us.
That's fair.
I'd say we could fly there, but a bunch of flying people is really sets off a bunch of red flags.
Good call.
Can I try to sleight of hand the Bronco keys?
Yes. Wait, first,
Already rolled it.
this is an investigation check to see if you can find where the Bronco keys are.
I'm actually not mad about that. Oh, well, should I? You want me to just keep that number for the investigation check?
Yeah.
Okay. Investigation 10.
Okay. Yeah, so you imagine the keys are probably on the nightstand in his room.
Yeah.
Because that's where he usually keeps them. But you can't be sure because you're not in his room.
Hey, Arcos.
Yeah, Mike. What is it?
Hey, man. You know, you know how I got that boa from you a while back? You told me I could keep it.
Of course.
Well, one of the 9 tails broke off. Do you have like another, like a bigger boa collection I could look for in your room? I'd like to like swap it out or something.
What? I mean, you can take a look.
All right,
It's in the same spot.
cool. I'll make my way into his room.
Should have made you make a deception check, but it's too late now.
Oh. I'm probably still going to look at his boa collection. Let's be honest here.
All right.
Do I still need to slide a hand? Is he in his room?
He's not in his room.
Can I just take the keys?
Yes.
Awesome.
My brain is feeling rusty today, so I'm just going to go with it.
Hey, I'm out of game. I'm just going to say I was pretty proud about that because I got one over on Matt a little bit there. Doesn't happen often.
Careful. Careful there, Bo.
Yeah. I'm going to kick my brain in.
Good.
Actually make it do something.
I got what I wanted. Make it do anything you want now.
So you swipe the Bronco keys.
Yeah.
You look through all the boas. It's just a bunch of regular ass boas now. You got all the fun boas.
While he's looking in there, I'd like to have a conversation with Ash.
By all means.
So, Ash,
Mm-hmm.
I know you're just waking up. You're looking a little tired. When's your next meeting with Carbon's sister?
Let me look, and I like flip my finger and everything, like I'm flipping through the calendar.
So your calendar has been cleared because they didn't know exactly how long it was going to take you to do the run to Georgia and back. So you do not have anything scheduled for the foreseeable future because you haven't checked in with anybody to let them know you're back and taking meetings.
So as I'm flipping through, doesn't look like it's pretty clear right now. I don't see anything for Bailey. I might have to contact her now that we got all the stuff we went down there for. Whew, coffee's kicking in now.
There you go. All gears running, full cylinder.
Yeah, we're good now.
All
Woo.
right.
Um,
Do you have a plan for that?
I was thinking we go to Marco's first, like you wanted.
I was just
brew
trying
that.
to fill time.
And then we do that for like half the day. And then we can probably go back to, I'll have to prestidigitation everything and then go back to the penthouse. And probably I'll have to contact her from there. Just so she if she does trace the call, because I'm guarantee she will from there. So we can know that's where we're at.
Okay. Is that a solo thing? Are you taking your bodyguard or what?
I'll probably need a bodyguard because he's kind of in it now.
Yep.
I wouldn't mind you coming, but I get it if you don't want to.
Oh, I don't care. I just need to know what role I'm going to play.
I figured Mr. O we picked up on the way down to Georgia. He'll play the... What do you want to be, Mr. O? To Carbash? Carbon? We're Carbon Cross, by the way. You probably knew that.
I did. Yeah, that was a real tangled web you guys wove there. It was fascinating to watch, though. You will not believe where I was through that whole thing.
I don't want to know. Nah.
So, I mean, I could just be invisible and hanging out in there and just observing. That's what I've been doing.
Works for me.
Yeah,
True.
It's easier that way. I don't have to lie or anything. And I can't imagine there's too many people on this planet with true sight, so I don't really have to worry about it.
Well, the Carbon family, you never know. They did have that bag.
Well, the only people I've ever known with true sight were devils and demons, so I think I'm all right. Oh, and some celestials. Met an angel once. He saw right through my invisibility.
None of those exist on this plane, this Earth.
You just hear Norris from the room go, "Dee's an angel."
Wow, he's really sucking it up. He's really trying hard, isn't he?
He has a fucking problem.
He was born with it.
So the only way that they would be here is if the Illithid brought them here. Kind of like those giant digging dogs that you guys fought. Kind of like those, You know, they enthrall all sorts of things, and then they make them do their bidding. So I mean, there's a chance.
Okay.
And you see him get real nervous now that he's thinking about the possibility.
Well, let's just we'll. I think we'll be fine.
Yeah, one step at a time. Yeah.
Arco's always, or Alphonse always thinking 4 steps ahead.
Trying to play chess here.
You make me feel paranoid. You make me think about things I don't want to think about.
That's called
I've
anxiety.
been flying by the seat of my pants for fucking years, and now you got me thinking about shit.
Norris would poke his head out the door and go, "Your pants can fly?"
Yeah, well, yeah, I can fly.
But your pants make you fly?
Well, no, they just fly with me.
Norris would just walk out and be like, "I didn't find any more bolas, Arcos, but you have quite the collection in there. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, I've been collecting for years.
I can tell you're a man with true taste."
You have no idea.
And then I would just walk over to Ash and Alphonse, and I was I don't do anything actually. I'm just gonna walk over there and.
By the way, before you guys leave, I think I may have a lead on the brain connector thing.
Ah, yes.
Oh.
So there was a hit on a train at the same time that thing was being transported. It wasn't on any records as being transported, but around the time it disappeared, there was a transport that left that government facility, headed for the west, headed west. So that train was hit by the Drow in a tunnel. As my best guess is that it got taken then. It may not have been. It may have been a different train. It may have been transported a different way, but that's my best guess. I'm still trying to see if there's any energy signatures, anything like that, so I can narrow it down, because a lot of people think that the Drow have a pretty substantial underground web. So, still working on it.
The Drow took it?
That's my working theory.
And where are they at?
Underground. Kind of everywhere.
Right.
I don't know if I want to go underground again.
Yeah, you know, I like being topside. Topside's
Yeah.
pretty nice.
Yeah.
I mean, the weather's shit, but at least it's weather, not dirt, rocks, and weird digging.
Now I could
dog
be
shark
wrong.
Things.
I'm still trying to figure that out. But that's where I'm at now. Give me a little more time, I may be able to narrow it down.
We'll give you more time. I think we got time.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So then Norris would be like, "So we gonna go see Marco, or what are we doing?"
Marcos.
Marco's on the penthouse, it sounds like.
All right, then.
All right. You guys say your goodbyes. Arco stays behind. He's going to keep doing his homework and trying to find I keep forgetting the name of that damn thing. Integration unit.
Integration unit.
Got it. So he's going to stay behind, look for that. Rain will come up and give you guys a hug. And she doesn't. She's still not speaking a whole lot. Like it takes some working up, but she gives you guys a hug, sends you on your way. She assumes that she's going to be staying there.
Bless you.
Oh, excuse me. And you guys walk out and hop in the Bronco.
I just flash the keys a little bit and be like, "I got the keys." I
Wait,
will
so
drive."
you're driving?
Yep.
Oh, God.
Animal handling?
Yeah, give me an animal handling check.
13.
Counting on your fingers again.
Always, baby.
You successfully pull away. As you guys are driving away, you see Arcos come running out
What the fuck?
I just floor it.
All right, takes you guys a little while to get downtown, but you eventually get to the familiar parking garage. Make your way to the storage container that's on the bottom level. Once you get inside of the alley, there's music playing again. That same kind of like EDM music playing as soon as the doors open. And you see it's not as happening as the first time you came down here, but you see that the place is going through some renovations. And you're starting to see Marco's face just like plastered all over this place. Like it appears as though he is just taking over like the whole fucking thing. And turning it into his kind of kingdom down there. And so you see shops open, and it's like Marco's Apothecary and Marco's Leatherworks and all sorts of shit. Like this place is like a shrine to Marco now. And you see like these neon signs of him giving the thumbs up. Come to my store, get the best deal in town. And it just keeps playing the same thing over and over again.
Wow, Marco really took over, didn't he, guys?
Mayor Marco of Amore Alley. Yeah.
Marco's a mayor now.
I don't know. It's just a guess. Kind of
I
rolls
mean-
on the tongue.
Did you give him a name for your bar?
I don't know. We'll see what he did.
Okay.
Well, I think we talked about a pharmacy. I'm not really sure what we're going to do yet.
Okay.
Well-
TBD.
Let's go find Mr. Mayor.
I really don't know if he's a mayor, Norris. That was a pure guess.
I'm going to call him a mayor because, I mean, I'm a god and I didn't even have this many pictures of myself.
Oh, Jesus.
You did have a giant statue of him.
That did
I
have a
mean,
giant statue.
He
That
doesn't.
fucker was
He does
glorious.
not have a giant statue.
Yeah, but I didn't have any LED like.
It's very
What do
true.
Norris, what do you think he called the strip club?
Well, I don't know, but I hope he didn't get rid of my favorite girl. I hope he's doing okay, actually.
I thought Dee was your favorite girl.
Well, I love Dee, but I love her for other things. And I do the little finger circles and finger inside the circle.
So you guys weave your way through Amore Alley, and you get back to that back corner where his shop was, and you guys haven't been gone that long, but this place is clearly like the center of the construction site. Like the whole outside, there's scaffolding going up, and there's about a dozen workers just working on this outside, and you see them like they're. Right now, they're putting all this reinforced like plate steel up, and beefing up the outside of the store, and then they're starting to put the outer facade on one end, and it's got this. He's giving it kind of like a steampunk vibe to it. So it's got all these like brass fittings and everything, and that's going over the top of that plate steel armor that's going up on the front. And of course, neon signs fucking everywhere. Like it's even more obnoxious than it was previously.
I just look up and I go, this is so Marcos. And I'm here for it.
And while you're in that corner, you see Marco's fluffing stuff
It's still the fluff and stuff.
off to the side. And you see the stall on your left for your bar. And it is you know, in the malls when the new store is coming in and they have the whole front blocked off and it says coming soon to blah 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 mall. You have coming soon, and then it just has like question marks. and the whole entrance is blocked off, and you can like hear construction going on behind that, but you can't see inside.
Did you give him guidance on what to do inside there?
We talked about making a pharmacy.
Did you want to check it out to make sure it's up to your spec?
Well, I mean, it's not my money. I can't really tell him what to do.
Okay.
I think he has good taste. Look
Okay.
at this all down here.
That's
the only
true.
thing you need is
Wow.
sunglasses.
He's really taking the armor thing to an extreme.
Yeah, and you guys, like, some of it is being put back to the way it was before, you know, like the walls of the tunnel where it's been dug out, it's like street signs and stuff that are acting as the walls. And they're still like, they're like patching in, and you just see all these like teenage kids coming in, and they have like street signs under their arms that they're just carrying in, and they just hand it off to the workers, and then the workers like plaster them back up on the walls to patch in holes. Where do you go? What do you do?
I'm walking into Marco's.
All right.
For sure.
All right. As soon as you guys walk in, you welcome to Marco. Ah, it's my boys. Ah, boys, you are back. Welcome to the new world order,
Mayor Marco.
Mayor Marco. When you said it, I loved it. I ran with it.
You heard us?
You said it. You said
Oh.
it here.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, we were just kind of
Before you
Oh,
left, you
okay,
said it.
okay.
You called me a mayor, and I liked it.
Okay.
Well, you know what I found out in our travels, Marco?
Oh, God, here we go.
You're a
He
mayor.
raises an eyebrow and
You're a mayor, and I'm a god. I found out down there in Georgia.
the god of what?
The god of the deadheads. They worship me. I've got a statue. I shit you not, Marcos. This thing was like 20, 30 foot tall. Looked just like me.
And he looks at you two like, is this fucker for real?
Unfortunately.
Alphonse is like nodding furiously, like up and down.
Well, good for you.
Good for you, buddy. I like that we're both moving up. It's about time the world sees us for what we are.
A god and the mayor
Yeah.
equals.
Well, yours is way cooler than my statue, but
Well, I mean, I'm not a god. Maybe I
Yeah.
could be.
maybe you should be the god and I'll be the mayor.
Whoa.
There's way too much paperwork in being mayor.
Yeah, I don't want people. All right, I'll stay the god. You stay the mayor.
You stay in your
Yeah.
lane. I'll stay in
Maybe
mine.
I'll wrap my guy down there though and tell him to put some more lights and like flashy doos. I
Excellent.
like this.
Gentlemen, by the business is good.
Oh,
In your absence, and now that the for some reason the Crimson Cross, I don't know what you did, but they've been kind of silent. Like, they pop up and buy shit, but that's all they're doing. They haven't been causing any problems, so people have just been going nuts. Other gangs are grabbing up territory and buying arms, and business is very good. Are you like dismantling from inside?
Well,
I don't know.
I don't know, but we did bring you some goodies.
Excellent. That is wonderful news. I have an update for you, Norris.
I'm glad because that was going to be my next question.
Now he's not 100% there. I'm working with Rain. Rain is fascinating. Arcos brings her by every now and then, and she's trying to work with him and help him, and he's getting there. It's slow process.
Well, she spoke to us when we got back, so that's pretty fast process for us.
Excellent. But yes, come with me. And he leads you guys through, and part of the inside that was destroyed has now been turned into like almost like a vault. And you see these like solid steel, like lead line slabs built, making walls for this corner of his building. Is Now, don't be alarmed by the outward appearance. It's very comfortable inside. He's fine. And he punches in a code, and this all these like bolts start retracting into this solid steel door, and he opens it up, and there's like bulletproof, like 3-inch thick bulletproof glass on the other side of that door, and inside you see what is essentially a teenage Asian boy. And he's got like the top half from his nose up. It's got the structure of a regular head, but it's all metal going over. And all of the extremities, the arms, the legs, they're all cybernetic. But he's got like regular hands and feet. Like he looks like the typical proportions of a teenage boy. He's just still primarily metal because there was only so much there to work with. And you see that like the way his skin was sunk in and dehydrated and just rough. You can see like some of the color and health is coming back to what flesh is still there. And you can see a definite improvement in his status, and he's also not 1,500 pounds anymore.
Right. Norris would like kind of get a little more like somber and serious, I guess, and I just look at Marcos and was like, can I go talk to him?
Yes, he's still unstable, so just slow movements, talk softly and slowly.
That's hard for him.
And I would say don't use big words because it frustrates him, but I'm not worried about that.
Yeah, I don't like big words.
Keep it below 3 syllables.
Okay. We're good.
Perfect. And he steps you just inside of that vault door, and he's, you boys stay outside real quick. And then the vault door closes, and you're almost in like a airlock chamber between this bulletproof glass and the vault door. And off to the side, he punches in a code, and the bulletproof glass goes up. And he's, all right, Mike, we have Norris here. He's here to see you. Please stay calm. Everything is fine. and Mike, like his head, he was just kind of sitting there, and he has a little tablet, and he was just watching something on the tablet, and he looks up, and like all the definition of facial features is there in this metal plate that's making up the top half of his face. And you can see all these almost like energy going through these vents in the top of the head plate. And then where his eyes would be, there are essentially these white lights that they don't give off a whole lot of light, but they're these glowing eyes in the middle of this faceplate. And he looks at you, and he doesn't speak, but he looks at you, and you could just feel him like taking you in.
I would be like, hey Mike, how you doing, buddy? And like I'd just slowly start to make my way over to him.
And as you get closer, you see him kind of retract into himself a little bit and kind of scoot back on the bed that he's sitting on.
So I would stop, and I'd be like, hey, Mike, like, I don't want to overwhelm you, but I have something for you. I just got back from Georgia, and I want to give you this. because I feel like it'll help you because it helped me. And I pull out the picture that I took of me and Skeeter, and little Mike was just chilling back there with I tore out. What was this?
Jerry.
Yeah, I tore out Jerry.
Yeah.
And I was like, can I give you this? And I don't move, like I don't take another step. I just, can I bring this to you?
And so at this point, you're about 5 feet away from him, something like that. It's not a real big space,
Right.
And he kind of tilts his head, and like he's inquisitive, and slowly reaches out his hand towards you.
I just put it in his hand real slowly.
He-
Say, you look great.
He
And I hope Marcos is taking care of you.
and when you say that, he looks over at Marcos, and he gives a nod, and he pulls back the picture, and you can see he puts the picture over the tablet, and he goes back to just staring at the tablet. Well, really, he's staring at the picture,
Right.
and he gets kind of locked in that, and you hear from behind you, he's there. He's mentally there. Is now just trauma and violence and the things he's been through. He's got the walls up, but he's there. He's okay.
I'll come check on you again, buddy. And then I just slowly back up towards the back.
Okay. And as soon as you get on the other side of the glass wall, Marco drops the wall and opens the vault door again. He's going to be okay. He makes progress. He's prone to violence. There's a lot of things trigger him, and we never know when it's going to happen. So that's what we're working on now. I have therapists that come in. I have Rain coming in. I sit and I just talk at him. He doesn't really talk to me, but I'm just trying to make him feel safe and comfortable. He'll get there.
I just grab Marcos' hand and just say, thank you. He's actually a good kid.
I'm sure he is. So far, he's been great. He's a great patient.
He looks good, too. A
Yeah.
lot less scary than the first time we had to put him in the box.
So fortunately, I found a bunch of bodies. and I just started stripping parts off. They were roughly the right size. I just had to make some modifications. Fit right up.
You know, I don't remember him really being Asian, but it's a good look for him.
He's definitely Asian. I don't know what to tell you. He's Asian, kid.
You know, my memory's not really all there, but he looks good.
You guys are still behind the door, right?
No. They're now the vault door is open, and they're basically standing
okay.
right outside the vault, right where you guys are.
Just making sure.
Yeah. But he's going to be okay. Give him more time. So, what the fuck happened to you guys?
Oh, boy, do we got some stories to tell you.
So tell me. And you guys can tell me what you fill him in on, what you don't fill in. You don't have to have a whole conversation if you don't want to. Leave that
Marco,
up to you.
Mayor Marco, magic is real.
And he just stares at you. That's very good. Yeah.
No,
That's-
like people teleporting and fireballs being made and
Yeah, I do that here. You teleport.
I-
I know you do that.
Alphonse,
I think we need.
should we go upstairs and show him our friend?
You have another friend. You guys just collect friends.
we're collectors for sure. But we ran into floating brains.
Yeah.
We almost died in Nashville.
Nashville.
Yeah, Nashville fucked.
Don't go to
By the
Nashville.
way, don't go there.
Well, now
if you do,
can.
don't get the fuck off the train.
We liberated Nashville pretty much.
I still wouldn't want to go back.
Yeah, that's true.
You've been very busy.
We have a
So, okay. Slow down. Floating brains. Let's you started with magic. Let's start with floating brains.
floating brains that teleport, like they warp into themselves and just disappear.
What kind of drugs did you guys find?
Strangely enough, this is the most sober I've been in a very long time.
Okay, let's go upstairs. There's too many people here. Let's go upstairs, have this conversation. And so you guys take the little floating platform up, and you're in Marcos's office. And when you go in, he shuts the door, and all of the outside noise is dead. Like there is some serious sound deadening in this office. And he's okay, slowly. Tell me what's going on.
Well, we ran.
Jinx, you owe me a Coke.
Did you get the power course?
Yes.
So you got what you went there for?
How many did we come back with? How many power
4.
cores? We came back with 4. We got some for you.
Excellent.
Yeah, but there's been a change to the change.
Okay.
We're not working with Bailey anymore. I mean,
Well,
we might be, but not in the way that we originally were.
we gotta convince Bailey.
Good luck.
You know her.
Well, I know of her.
She's hot.
She's terrifying. She's too smart.
She's hot.
She makes me feel real dumb. Some of the shit that she comes
You
up
swing left and right on love like it's a fucking ping pong
Look.
game.
Ash,
He's-
there's love and then there's lust, and I lust a lot, but I only love. Well, I love 2 women, but we found out one was a man. That was weird.
You're just never going to let that go, are you?
I'm not. No, it was traumatizing.
Anyway,
So
I have seen his old lady form. She is not pretty.
I'm not about looks. She was sweet.
So you think that Arcos is sweet?
Well,
What you really fell in love with, if it wasn't looks, was Arcos.
Well, except for I don't like being lied to, and he lied to me.
That's fair. That's fair. He did lie to you.
Are you a woman?
all right. Gentlemen, let's
you're
get-
right. We're
Okay,
getting
yeah,
off
we're
topic.
getting way
We're
off
getting
topic. Sorry.
Alphonse said some crazy shit. I need
Alphonse
elaborate.
is our storyteller.
Okay, picture this. A bunch of floating brains trying to enslave humankind to mine crystals out of our Earth's crust that were caused by a nuclear holocaust to create a power source.
Don't forget about the floaty guy with the weird tentacly face.
Thanks for the reminder.
You
Norris.
are
This sounds
this
crazy. I know it sounds crazy.
this. I've had drug trips like this.
We were sober as birds.
Well,
We haven't had a sip of alcohol or drugs since we left this beautiful state.
did you bring back like a brain or anything?
No, we did
No,
not.
we didn't.
We should have.
Okay, I'm going to trust you. I don't think you're crazy people.
So we have a flying spacecraft as well.
Excellent.
Yeah, we got a big rocket ship. About
That's-
crashed it.
Where did you get that?
In Nashville, when we came out of the tunnels where they were mining these crystals, and we used the crystals to basically create a nuclear reaction in the engine.
Ash
Yeah.
about killed himself and me.
Yep. And now we have a crazy alien gentleman that we met disguising himself as my old general.
Fascinating.
Yeah, aliens are real too.
And
Mr. O, do you want to pop out?
I thought you'd never ask.
and he's in Marcos's chair. Just kicked back with his feet.
Hello, Marco.
Oh god! Watch out for his cannons.
Marco turns around and sees this stark white 3 foot or 3.5 foot tall little alien sitting. What the fuck is that?
Don't shoot him, please.
Do you think that's my initial reaction? Is to shoot things?
So you remember the
it was
thing that you
Alf-
gave me that lets me change form?
Yes.
He gave that to you.
You're the fucking weirdo. It is. Orin snaps his fingers and turns into this like middle-aged white dude with like a skullet and a goatee and looks like he hasn't been sober in like 30 years. That's the fucking guy. That's the fucking guy. Who the fuck are you?
So here's where the story gets interesting, Marco. The reason the Cross family is trying to rebuild this rocket ship is because of the Illithid. It's an Illithid ship.
That's what we were
What the fuck
getting all
is
this stuff for.
Okay. What
Brain
is,
people.
What is Illithid?
Those are the brain people we ran into in Nashville
The
that were
brain
running.
people,
The floating brains.
the floating tentacle.
Yeah,
guy
Yeah.
That you. So those are all Illithid. That's very hard to say with my mouth.
Orin does a really good job at explaining it.
Yeah, maybe you and him can connect for a couple minutes and
And he looks over and this middle-aged white dude is just waving at him, and then he does the thing where all the skin dehydrates and just falls off. Oh Jesus!
I want to watch that seat, Marco.
Please don't.
That's
That is
disgusting.
upsetting. And the little white alien is sitting there again. This is so much. This is okay. So you say he is magic?
Well, he says he has magic, and he can do some weird stuff.
Show me magic, little man. And let's see what weird shit he's got. Oh, so Orin holds out his hand, and the staff, the like platinum staff, apparates in his hand, and he's, hey, what am I not gonna destroy if I shoot it? And Marco doesn't say anything. He just points to the back wall. He goes, that's pretty safe. And he points it, and like a full-on fucking lightning bolt comes shooting out of it and strikes that far wall and puts a hole in the far wall. Sorry about that. No, don't be sorry. This is very cool. This is very cool. That is very cool. There's magic. So, okay, so this is a lot. This is what you have been dealing with?
Yeah.
I sat on the couch for about a couple hours this morning just looking at the ceiling in awe.
I feel like I need to talk to my therapist after all this.
Careful, he might be your therapist. And I point over to Mr. O.
And Orin holds up his hand like he's about to snap. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not your therapist. That would be a great violation of privacy.
Well, you know all of us, so
Yeah, you had no problem invading our privacy.
All right,
following us around.
that was for the well-being of the fucking human race. All right, I needed to make sure that you yahoos could take on the challenge of taking care of Rain.
Listen here, Mr. O. We'll Google any Facebook on this planet, so don't call us yahoos.
I lean over to Alphonse.
It's Noogle now. Oh, God, that's right.
I don't think I've lived on your planet long enough to understand that reference.
Fair enough.
Okay. All right. So now that that's out in the open, what are we doing?
Well, I mean, we could give Marco all of this stuff that we got for him down in Georgia.
What all? I don't remember. What all did you get?
I think we got him a couple power cores and
And we got him 2 power cores, and then because we only needed 2.
No, you needed 4.
Was it 4?
But you guys got like some smaller ones
Yeah.
as well. I
Okay.
do believe.
Give him some of those crystals
Yep.
and the crystals.
out of our lovely bag.
So when you hand him the crystals, he takes it in his hand. He's, I have seen these. Where did you say these are power source?
Yeah.
So what
what
they
we
use
used
them
to
for.
get the ship.
These are in the tunnels under the city.
Say what?
These are everywhere.
Uh-oh.
So
Who-
these crystals, this is what they're after?
Who knows about the crystals
Yeah.
down there?
Well, everybody that goes down there knows about the crystals, but nobody they're innocuous. They don't do anything.
With the right amount of treatment, these things are pure power.
He holds it in his hands. Well, that is good to know. That is very good to know. Okay. So the tunnels under the bar, down to the mushroom farms, riddled with these crystals. These things are everywhere.
Does any of the Crimson Cross people ever go down there? Or know that the tunnels are there?
I have no idea. There's access to the tunnels all over the city. There's people that work down there.
Oh, there is.
What? I thought the tunnels were kind of like secretive.
No, so that's where all the mushrooms and stuff for the replicators. That's where all the mushroom farms are. The mushroom and algae farms. They're all in the tunnels below the city. Centered around the filter tower.
Well, Marco, I think part of the trick is, and why they were mining in Nashville, is they had put a puppet in place to pull people in and enslave them to mine these crystals.
Well, that is terrifying.
It's okay. We killed her, and I got this sweet violin out of it, and I pulled the violin out. I won't play you a tune right now. I'm still learning it.
It's in the right hands.
But the violin bow is sharp as fuck, so don't touch it.
That is very cool.
So, as far as the next move goes, Marco, I think we're going to play it using Ash as Carbon. We kind of call him Carbash. A little inside joke.
Oh, I
kinda
like
funny.
it.
Yeah.
That's very good.
So, what's our next move, Ash?
Well, we got a lot. And Marco, you said there were other gangs getting equipped and everything
Oh yeah,
too
they're just snatching up land, territory.
from the Crimson Cross that we used.
Yeah, they're
that
kind
they
of-
used to. Okay,
So all of a sudden, the Crimson Cross, so much of their guys just gone. All of a sudden, bunch of vacancies. They aren't patrolling their territory. They're just gone. And so people are moving in.
just other gangs or just anybody.
Other gangs.
Okay. Well,
Those
oh.
crazy Valhalla boys, they're snatching up everything.
Is that the ones that Norris killed?
Those ones, yes.
Well, they can
The
all
ones
die.
the ones that
The hipster
attacked you,
dudes?
the ones that attacked you driving through the city.
They're the ones that they're the
Oh.
ones that I jumped off the side by side or whatever
Yeah.
and ground my ass in a hamburger.
Them.
Those guys,
They're
were-
snatching
those guys
up.
were kind of tough.
They're snatching up everything.
Okay, now I remember them. Been a lot. It's been a few days. Let me tell you.
Them sisters in arms. Sisters in arms are murking people. Just government officials just taking people out. I don't know what they're working at, but they are just assassinating.
Do they have a leader?
I'm sure they do. I can find out for you.
If you wouldn't mind.
Absolutely.
Excellent.
I don't keep up on all the politics, but I can find out. I know people.
Ash,
We came back to a lot.
Ash, Norris, what are the odds that the Illithids knew we were from here?
Oh fuck.
Well, we did come on a train from here.
Yep.
So my guess is that's how they knew we were from here.
But remember, O was telling us how they just hire mercenaries throughout the galaxy and stuff.
That is true too.
What if they're doing like some homegrown terrorism shit?
You mean here?
Yeah, in Kansas.
That could be. We need to get more info on the Valhalla boys and the.
Well, Mr. O, what do you know of these guys? Do you is there a way that
Of the Illithid?
no, they're galaxies of slaves that you were telling us about.
Oh. I know a fair amount.
Do they send them out to new territories? Is that
Like
how
the-
they got
like-
Nashville?
So they have. Oh, okay. So are you asking about their bounty hunters, their assassins,
Yes.
or okay, so they kind of use the same kind of rotation of sociopaths, and they aren't under any control, because once the Illithid take control, it kind of dumbs them down. It kind of waters down the effectiveness, and so these bounty hunters, they get paid really well. They have planets they can hang out on. So working for the Illithid Empire, they're really taken care of. And then anytime they need them to go somewhere and kill somebody, they just open up a portal and they're like, "Hey, go there, kill that guy." And they're fucking terrifying. I got chased by this dude that looked like a cowboy. Yeah. They all have their own silly little costumes that I don't know if it's a maybe he's from a crazy world that's like the Wild West. I don't know. But he hunted me down and he tried to kill me and I haven't seen him since, thank God. That was on the last planet I was on. So I should tell you guys, this is the 5th time I've tried to do this. So
Well, what
track
happened to the
track
other
record's
5
not
ones?
great. They're part of the Illithid Empire now.
I
We
would just-
kind of try to stay ahead of the Empire and try to head them off, just hoping that eventually it works.
Really, I'm just spitballing ideas because it seems kind of strange that activity has gone down with one gang and spiking with the rest.
Well, I mean, yeah, but also if they're changing focus, this is just my idea. They're changing focus on more of the gang related stuff and more of building this empire. Maybe they don't really care about saving face with the gangs. So I could definitely see these higher gangs, especially the Sisters of, what'd you call them, Marco?
Sisters in Arms.
Yeah,
Sisters in Arms. Especially those guys, if they're pretty powerful or whatever and coming in and murking people, maybe they're just letting them do it so they can focus on building.
Man, that is so well spoken. Does your brain hurt?
A little bit, that little soft spot right here. I mean, it kind of itches right now. It's kind of weird, but
I could see his pulse in the back of his head.
Yeah.
It was terrifying.
yeah.
You shouldn't do that too often.
Anyway,
Must be that.
you think you can show me how to throw the fire off my hand?
Probably.
We need to work on that later. I mean, obviously we've got some other stuff, but
Yeah. We could probably. Yeah,
that'd be so
we can
cool.
figure that out.
Well, Ash, it kind of sounds like we need to stay out of gang activity, but get our mission done.
I agree with the mission, with everything. But I think we still need to figure out. Let's top down this. Let's figure out Bailey first.
Yeah, we should probably just meet with Bailey.
Yeah, we need to set something up with her,
I need to go get my jacket. Can I still be your bodyguard?
of course.
Yes.
It's
Wouldn't
a
have
very
any-
strange thing to think about the fact that you have extra-dimensional bounty hunters, you have floating brains, you have tentacle people, you have crazy empires, and yet we still have to worry about some bitch that's building a rocket ship.
Well,
It's a crazy thing to think about. It's
there's a lot
just
going
the
on.
perspective of it. We still.
So we didn't finish our story, Marco. Let me finish painting the picture. If we don't get this rocket ship up and running to defeat the Illithid High Lord that's coming to our planet, we're fucked.
and not in the good way. Not like over at the Fluff and stuff, which I love what you did with the place.
is even better inside.
Boys.
Are the girls?
Well, it's same girls.
Yes.
You kept the Norris's girl?
She bounced back. She's very durable.
I intend to find out, Marcos, and I shoot him a wink.
So we have no option, Marco.
This is
Some
Okay.
heavy shit.
okay. I am going to double down efforts. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm going to double it down. I'm going to figure this shit. If there's anything I can do to stop the annihilation of the human race, you let me know.
So I think the biggest thing, and correct me if I'm wrong, crew. Wait, are we gonna start calling ourselves the Guardian? Are we doing that yet?
I mean, I'm down. I'm down.
Anyways, TBD. Marco, what I think we could really use help with is we could really use. Arcos could use a hand finding that unit.
Integration.
The integration.
Yes.
He has talked to me about it. I am running scans looking for power signature.
Perfect.
I am already helping him. He recruited me before.
Great. However, we can triple, double, quadruple those efforts.
I will do everything I can.
Okay.
And above all else, Rain is number one. Safety. She comes before anything because apparently she's the key to all this.
Should we move her? Or is she safe where she is?
I would say she's safe with D and Arcos. Those guys are about as paranoid as they come.
It's true.
You know them. They keep pretty off grid. I wouldn't want her here.
No.
I wouldn't want her in the penthouse. I think where she's at is fine.
Could you do some more research into these new gangs too? I mean, I'm sure they're probably just gangs.
Well, I
But-
see them all the time. They come in and buy things.
Yeah, but can you find out what tipped them off to come here to start taking territories?
So, they've always been here.
Right. But what made
but-
their
Oh.
move? What made their push? Why
Just the
now, why
absence.
right now?
Just the absence of the cross gang.
Okay.
Yeah. They're just seizing. It appears as though they're just seizing opportunity.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Well, I mean, half of our people are out of town, so that's probably one thing.
True.
And what
yeah.
about
This all coincides with you sending them out to collect parts. Like when you sent them out to collect parts, a lot of your enforcers, a lot of your street level guys were then sent out to
Right.
to do other things. So yeah, all of this lines up with all those teams being out gathering parts.
how many people work downstairs in the mines? A lot, a little.
Hundreds. It's just a job. People punching in, punching out. Is normal job. They're farmers.
What if you hired them to do your mayor stuff?
Or
Right.
I have an idea. We have a pharmacy. Is that correct, Alphonse? Is that what we're going for? By the way, how is that coming along?
Well, that is
According-
that is going very well.
Oh, good.
I'm saving grand opening for when you're ready.
Aw.
But we have brewing equipment. We have widened the tunnel going down to the underground. Is going to be set. Going to be very good. Which means we need to save the world so that it's not for naught.
What if we get some of those farmers to help us and gather more information of what is going on in the underworld? Or we are in the underworld, but more in the farming area, the farming community.
See if
so to
anything
say.
fishy going on.
And I mean, the pharmacy or the bar could be a good forefront for information.
Information.
Maybe we could hire them to like stand at the other entrances at the tunnels, because now that we know what these crystals
I mean,
are.
we could use them as we could be like business people looking to get their mushrooms and find out more information and get into the know with them.
True. I'm just thinking, if we've got all these crystals and we know what the Illithid are going to do with it, we don't want them, if they're here, which we have a pretty good idea that maybe there's a presence, but maybe they're not acting on it. Maybe we should lock that down so that stuff don't get in, and worst case scenario, we can use all that for our own fuel, and we can just say, hey, we tried, get the fuck out. Marcos, you're coming, by the way.
I'm what?
Just you're a good guy.
Okay. That's good.
That is good.
Yeah.
He'll be the other guardian.
Nice. And I wink back at Norris.
Okay, so we need to talk to Bailey, apparently.
And we need
Yes.
to talk to the farmers.
That's down the road.
Okay.
Why don't we just have Marco talk to the farmers?
True.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's much better at the talking than I know I am.
Oh, I can talk.
I
Better
know you
at
can
the
talk.
talking.
Better at the talking.
Exactly.
I think I seen your eye twitch when you did.
There's a glitch in the Matrix.
I don't like that dude in Grandma's Boy.
I hate you. I can show you guys where the ship is.
Yes. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to speak for the team.
I mean,
there.
if we wanna just see if we can scope it out.
Well, we don't want to draw too much attention. I mean, yes, we want to know where it's at, but I don't want to show up there and then Bailey be there and just be like... But apparently you're supposed to know where it's at. So, I mean, I guess it wouldn't draw too much attention, right? Carbash?
Yeah.
Carbon, were you looking for an engineer for that project?
Yes. We were.
Fantastic.
But we've got to go back, and I've got to get my jacket so that I can be my bodyguard.
We have to drive all the way back to the
I
warehouse. You
know,
left
okay,
it there.
was poor planning on my part, but I was just really excited to see Marcos and Mike.
Norris.
honestly.
Norris.
What?
Just ask Marco.
Oh, Marco, can you give me a little bit of what he's got to like just change, or do you have another jacket for where I can just change?
That was all of that shit that I had.
And I just look at Mr. O, just very
Don't you fucking think about it.
We got cookies. We got
I
unlimited
have-
cookies.
I have very little blood left.
Does your blood
that
not
was-
regenerate like
It
people's?
does. It's very slow.
All
I
right.
am not designed to be sucked dry. That
Don't
was,
go into the fluff and stuff.
I'm so glad that's where we went. Oh my god.
All right, well, Marcos, do you have another jacket that I can, look like a bodyguard?
And he's, oh, yes. And he's, it's downstairs. I'll
Okay.
get it to you on your way out.
So back to the penthouse? Where penthouse, right? Or-
Penthouse, yeah.
Okay.
You need to call her from the penthouse.
yes.
Are we just meeting her at the site then?
We'll call her from the penthouse to say, hey, we're coming to meet the ship. We got the parts.
Okay. We got some of the parts.
We got some of the parts. Thank you.
Yeah.
And we'll meet her at the site.
Excellent. So, Marco gets you a jacket.
Perfect.
You guys make your way out of Amor Alley. And you're headed to the penthouse?
Yep.
Yes.
Perfect.
I look at Mr. O and I go, watch my magic. I put my jacket on. I just like press the little button in there, and I just like instantly turn into like a monkey suit and look like a bouncer.
you look sharp. 100%.
And then he snaps his fingers and he looks just like you. just spitting image, same height, same everything.
Oh, this works great. Now I got two.
Nice.
Ooh, Mr. O, you want to be a bodyguard?
Sure. Yeah.
And he snaps his fingers and he looks like Vin Diesel.
Tell me this isn't the stereotype of a bouncer or a bodyguard.
Norris just drops down and like starts doing push-ups.
He's, oh yeah, all natural, baby.
Mr. O, don't fucking push it.
Would it make you feel better if I made you gigantic?
You can do that?
Maybe. Well,
Yeah.
we'll save that for later. That'll be fun.
Guys, I'm going to be big.
Nope. Not going there. Nope.
So you guys make your way out. Your 2 bodyguards.
I. What the heck is. Change back into the carbon form.
Into carbon.
Yeah.
And what does Mr. Alphonse look like?
I look like a gentleman with khaki pants, really nice construction boots, a pocket protector, a flannel, and Coke bottle glasses.
Oh, you are going
Full engineer.
full engineer. You never
Love
go
it.
full engineer.
I'm full engineer.
What's your name?
My name is Steve.
That came out of nowhere. He was so ready. So ready.
He had that in the chamber.
I thought for sure your name was going to be Jake.
I don't work at State Farm. I'm an engineer.
He is hideous.
Holy shit. That was good. Wow. Mr. O, what's your name?
How do you follow that? Like,
You've already lost. Steve beat the shit out of you.
I feel bad the listeners didn't actually get to see I adjusted fake glasses on my face when I
he
said
did. He
that.
like poke the bridge of his glasses that aren't on his face. I'm Steve.
My name is Dom.
Of course it is. Of course it is. I'm Blake.
So, shall we?
Let's go, Dom.
Oh, why, yes.
Jesus Christ, that's so good.
That's exceptional.
I can't even get into my voice. Like, I can't do it now.
So
You
you
can't
guys
adjust your glasses every time because I'm gonna laugh every single time.
I'll try to keep it a minimum.
you guys all load up in your vehicle and you head to the penthouse.
Floor it, baby.
Soon as you make it inside, like you're greeted at the front desk, and they address you as Carbon. All the niceties. It's good to see you. Somebody escorts you over to the elevator. They let you in. You're on your way up. Soon as you get inside, I'm assuming you're going to use the key card to go into the private entrance.
Of course.
Soon as you get inside, there's about half a dozen people hanging out in the like commons area of the penthouse, and it's a lot of boss. Welcome back. How'd it go?
It went well. It went very well. We got the cores that we needed, and we're back.
That's great. Wait, so did you drop him off with Bailey?
No, not yet. I'm going to make the call right now.
Perfect. I cannot
Kane.
remember names. I think Kane's already down there with him. I think he dropped off his shit. And yeah, that's good. Did we find the other thing?
It sounds like it's still a work in progress, so it's still being done.
Perfect.
So research is underway.
Cool. Yeah, that's great. So we still got teams out collecting the rest of the shit.
By the way, why are we losing territories?
Well, I mean, you got to stretch pretty thin. You got to.
Okay.
You
Fair
sent
enough,
us
fair
all over
enough.
the place.
Let's work on that while we're
Yeah.
back in town.
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh, believe me, I'm already fucking with those Valhalla assholes.
Those douchebags just need to go.
Yeah, they decided to take my favorite diner 2 days ago. I had to burn the fucking place down to get them out of it.
I would just look over at Carbash and go, boss, if there wasn't 12 people in here, I bet you we could take back that diner.
Well, the diner's gone.
blew the diner up.
I did take out like 4 of them. So, I'd say win-win. Except now my favorite diner has to rebuild.
Are we helping them rebuild?
No, that's their problem.
Send them some money to help rebuild
All right.
as a thank you. Anyway, I'm gonna go make a call. Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, we're gonna go take care of something. And he kind of whistles and gathers up the rest of them. Let's go take care of business, boys. And you go back into your office. they're kind of eyeballing you as they go by. Like, why is skinny guy puffing out his chest at me?
The fuck did you say to me?
Nothing. No, I was calling him skinny.
You pointed at Steve.
Don't make me have to insult your mother. I don't want to do it.
So you're in your office. So you have all the numbers, all the contact information.
Norris walks right over to the cabinet where I know the liquor is, and I pull out a bottle.
Perfect.
Make that one for me too.
What about you, Steve?
No, thank you.
So as soon as you guys walk in and the door closes, then Oren appears again. And he's
This whole group just dumb as fuck, aren't they?
Yeah, they ain't the smartest.
every time I'm in here and I listen to these yahoos jerk each other off, it's just I'm amazed that the cross
It's worse than an episode of Jersey Shore.
it's awful.
Oh, I loved that show.
I am
You
not
would.
surprised in the least.
You know, there's just some things that make you be like, you know,
I
my life's at least not that bad.
I have to ask, is this Norris or Bo or both?
It's up to you to decide. I'll never
Okay.
tell.
I don't. I'm just gonna. I'm hoping it's just Norris. So, you ring up Bailey's line. It rings for a bit, and then you hear a voice on the other side, and it's this deep male voice. It's, yes, Carbon.
Who am I speaking with?
I'm just going to ignore that you asked that.
Ah, Father.
Were you successful?
Yes.
Excellent. Why are they not here yet?
Well, we didn't know the exact location of where to put them, but we have them.
You know the Okay. That's. I don't know why I expect anything different.
Norris
Talk.
would just yell from the back and say, boss, I got that jacket that you wanted before we went down there.
I have so many questions. I will send Kane. He will collect everything. Your work is done.
Actually, we were thinking we would come down and bring the cores to you.
If you feel the need,
I feel the need.
that's fine. We'll see you shortly. And he just hangs up the phone. And we'll pick it up next week.
Well, once again, thanks everyone for listening to Dubstep and Dragons. We hope to catch you on the next week where we find out exactly who we were talking to. Check us out on on your favorite podcasting platform. Don't forget to drop a like, follow, and subscribe. Leave us a comment too to let you know of your thoughts of the episode. And as always, we'll see you next week.
Toodles.
We love you.